What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports here, already week number 2 of our sim season, and we need to get that week number 1 loss out of our system. There's a look at Antonio Pierce. Here it looks like it's opening day here in our season as the Browns are at home. Beautiful look at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Kevin Stefanski hoping that week number 2 will turn out a little nicer than week number 1 did. Again, we got shellacked by the Steelers. Also, to make matters even just a little bit worse, at the end of that game, an injury to Amari Cooper, and so he will be out for 3 weeks in this one, which sort of stinks. And I am not, you're right, Mason, I am controlling the Raiders in this one. What's up to you? What's up, Mitchell? And what's up, Bo? So I am controlling the Raiders in this one. We'll see if that cleans some things up too. But as I just mentioned at the top of the broadcast, 3 weeks with a bit of a torn labrum for Amari Cooper. So we'll see Jerry Jeudy step into one. We'll see Tillman, and then we'll see Jamari Thrash as well. That's what Gardner Minshew did last week. The Raiders took care of business in their week 1 opener, and they are 1-0 on the young season with the Minshew mania. Also Alexander Madison, his top running back, coming over from the Vikings. And, of course, Brock Bowers out of the draft, which is where they're going. The first play of the game, and MJ Emerson right there with him. That's 89. Brock Bowers, first-round pick for them, and he will get 0 yards. The king of the mullets. That's right, Mason. A mustache and a mullet now. Minshew mania. He's in a shotgun on a 2nd and 10. Motion coming from his new receiver, Michael Gallup. Bottom of your screen coming from the Cowboys. Over the middle, and it's almost picked off. Grant Delpit swatting it out of the air. 3rd and 10 now. Here come the fans, the faithful fans of Cleveland Browns Stadium in full throat on a 3rd and long. Back to pass, Minshew. Pressure coming. He goes over the middle, wide open, and he holds on. 22 yards. Jacoby Myers, and a big first down the seam. Thornhill making the tackle, but good protection. You can see Tomlinson broke through late, and I thought maybe Thornhill would be able to knock that one out, but credit Jacoby Myers with a good catch. And the first down of the game does belong to the Raiders. Minshew to Jacoby Myers. Here's the first handoff of the game. Left side run. That's Alexander Madison, the former Minnesota Viking, now coming over here. The chance to compete with Zamir White for running back number 1, rather. Here's Jackson Powers Johnson, another top draft pick for them, starting at right guard for the Raiders. Hey, Carter, welcome in with your pink dinosaurs. Here it is again, left inside zone. Madison squirrely through the hole, and a good tackle by Thornhill, but not until about 12 yards is achieved in the second first down of this drive. Good blocking downfield by Davante Adams. 12:36, just getting started here, opening drive of the game. Week 2 action with our beloved Browns already down 0-1 on the season thanks to a rough start with Pittsburgh, and knocked away by Newsome. He was locked up with Davante Adams. Knocks it out of there for a big play. Minshew again, left side, Madison. This time he's not able to penetrate there. Devin Bush, number 30, was in there along with Michael Hall Jr. Go Bucks. Our 2nd round pick. Hey, Lincoln, welcome in. It's the first defense, or a first drive. I feel like oftentimes the opponent has success and the Browns kind of lock it up. It's just straight dropped by Davante Evans. That's not his name. Davante Adams. He was the one. Maybe if it was Davante Evans. Now they're going to go for it on a 4th and 6. Sort of in no man's land with the kicker. Although Daniel Carlson, very, very good. So we'll see what they're going to do here. Minshew back to pass. Pressure coming. Here comes Miles. He steps up. He throws deep. End zone. 1v1. Knocked away. Denzel on the coverage. And the Browns will turn him over on downs on the opening drive. Defense stands tall. And no soup for you, no points for you. Come back next drive. Watson needs to have a better day than he had last week. Hey, Rick, welcome in. All right, well, there you go. Bend but don't break that time. Watson's first play of the game. Swing it right side to Nick Chubb to the 40, trying to break a tackle, and he does a little bit up to the 44-yard line, give him 5. Nice to see Nick Chubb into the passing game a little bit. Now they go I formation. Yeah, I know, Bo. I thought about it, but you know what? They're going to win some that they shouldn't, and they're going to lose some that they shouldn't in real life. What a catch by Judy! He stole it away from Hobbs. I don't know how Hobbs didn't pick that one off. Holy moly. Look at this catch. Let's get a close-up on it. I mean, he went over the top of the defender. Look at this catch. What a catch from Judy. And a big first down. Hey, Dwayne, welcome in. Mason, what did Q have to say about the knee? Here's a little RPO left side again to Judy. First down and more. Judy pushing the pile to the 15-yard line. Well, so, Bo, it actually doesn't end up being that much because I actually force-won it. So, in reality, it was only 35-20. And here's nice moves for Jerome Ford. But now Posick a little shaken up on the play. We did, Big Dog. Welcome in. We lost to the Steelers, and Posick's headed to the locker room. That's no bueno, which means Brian Allen, freshly signed by the Browns just a week or so ago, in at center. Browns with a second to 3, and it's almost picked. Robert Spillane, linebacker, of course, cut his teeth with the Steelers, and now in year number 2 with the Raiders. We did lose week number 1 to the Steelers, and it was not very pretty, so we've tweaked a few things to try to make it look a little better. Right side throw right at the sticks. They'll say 4th and inches. I would go for this if I were Stefanski, but I'm not controlling Stefanski anymore. Hey, Darnell, welcome up. Welcome in. Let's go Browns. They will just take the 3 here at home. Hopkins into the game. Yeah, it was sort of weird. Russell Wilson was very good for reasons. Again, I told you I had to make him. I had to create a player named Russell Wilson because he actually retired in the real game. 3-0 Browns, though, on their opening drive. Again, credit the defense for getting that 4th down stop, and then the Browns drive right down with a couple of nice plays to Jerry Jeudy, and they end up with 3 on the other end of it. Jacoby Myers returns that kick up to the 24, and here comes more Minshew mania for drive number 2. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to all of my subscribers. We are just a couple away from 1,100 now, so if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, we very much appreciate that. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, which helps to grow our live audience today as well. Devontae Adams on a slant and a first down. Got between JOK and Greg Newsome as Devontae Adams lining up in the slots on here. Shotgun snap. Minshew. Here comes Madison, right side. Browns are kind of blocked pretty early at the point of attack, and then Devin Bush flying in there. Number 30, that's Devin Bush. Also number 9, that's Grant Delpit's new number. Delpit flying up there as well. I'd like to see some pressure. Minshew has not really been troubled much in this one. Here comes Madison again, left side, and this time the Browns are right there, 3rd and inches. Zadarius Smith does a nice job of setting the edge. And now a 3rd and inches, they'll bring in a tight end as a fullback. That's Michael Meyer, the tight end from last year. They'll try to pull a guard, and they do. Cody White here, the guard, former Bear, coming over in free agency. And now Mo Hurst a little bit nicked up. So a couple of Browns injuries on the trenches, and Hurst will go to the locker room as well. Again, injuries are on low, but they are on because the depth is important in real football. So some teams will have little injuries. I already told you Amari Cooper out for a couple weeks when I redid that sim game. Oh, did Fury lose, huh? Tyson Fury? I knew it was yesterday, kind of in the middle of the day, right? Because it was Saudi Arabia. Across the middle, Adams beat Newsome across the field on a long dig route and a first down inside Browns territory. Now call it the 30-yard line. Let's see if the Browns can bend but not break again. Long dig route, and again, just not providing the pressure that we were used to. It's all good that we're used to seeing. It's the first time the belts have been united in like 25 years, right across the middle. And again, Adams. And Devontae Adams just picking on Greg Newsome right now with these dig routes. And no help over the middle. 1st and 10 now at the 13-yard line. Minshew, play action. Pressure coming from Miles, but he feels it over the middle, and touchdown Evans again. Why do we keep calling him Evans? Adams. They ran a dig route to Adams 3 plays in a row, and Greg Newsome could not stop it. Here it is again, the same left to right dig and Greg Newsome that time looked like they were in zone, and so Thornhill was the closest one to him. He just barely snuck across the line, and that's the first touchdown of the game, and it belongs to the Las Vegas Raiders on an 8-play, 76-yard drive. All right, let's see if the Browns can respond here. Nyheim Hines will take a knee deep in the back of the end zone. Watson back out onto the field. He was pretty good in the first drive, forcing the ball to Jerry Jeudy a couple of good times as well. Yeah, I'm not super into boxing at this point in my life anyway, but I knew it was a big darn deal. And he tried to throw it quickly, and I'm not sure he was really just quite ready for that pass. It looked like it was Elijah Moore, kind of like on a slot wheel route, and Elijah hadn't turned around yet. Back to pass now. Watson over the middle, and he had him again, and he missed him. That was Chubb on another wheel route, covered by a linebacker, Divine Diablo, and now a 3rd and 10. And Watson needs to settle here just a little bit here. Back to pass now. Zip it over the middle and into traffic. That had 3 Raiders between him and the person he wanted to, Jacorian Bennett, second-year corner out of Maryland, making the stop, and now a 3 and out, and they're going to have to punt it away. I'm not sure, Bo, and yeah, Mason not so bueno through the first 5 quarters of the season. Now, it's a long season, but we'll give him some time to bounce back here. Now, Minshew back out onto the field. To me, it's always got to start on this end. Our defense is so good, they need to act the part here. Back to pass. Minshew, he'll float deep left side. He's got a man 1v1, and Evans beats Emerson. Touchdown. And I'm still calling him Evans. Davante Adams with a huge touchdown throw and catch. And that thing was 65 yards. And Minshew just threw it up there. You got 1v1 with Emerson. And Adams, gosh, Adams is the best receiver in the game. And he totally mosses MJ Emerson on that one. And all of a sudden, shock and awe in this first quarter. I don't know why I keep calling him Evans. I know it's Davante Adams. 62 yards, 7-second touchdown. Minshew to Davante Adams. And now the Browns in a bit of a hole here. Still 5:35 in the first quarter, but this place has gone silent early. Again, an injury to Posick, an injury to Mo Hurst. That's why you see number 60, Brian Allen, snapping the ball. Just signed him a week ago from the Rams in real life, and it's dropped by the Chief. And now everything going wrong for the Browns, seemingly all at once. Apparently it could just be one of those days, Bo. We'll see if they can bounce back, both with my name calling and the real Browns here. Watson, left side throw. Got him on the sideline. Moore, 7. That was important to set up a 3rd and 3 for the Browns here. A little weak eye formation. Giovanni Ricci, the fullback, into the game. Also, just of note, if it matters to you, here comes Chubb up the middle, and he's going to get blown up. Where was the blocking on the backside? Max Crosby. And the Browns are going to go 3 and out again as Chubb gets absolutely obliterated in the backfield. They just can't, 2 players coming from the weak side. And Max Crosby gets there before Chubb can get through the hole, and we're going to have to punt again, and Crosby goes into the zone. What I was trying to say is that I opted to put the strongest O-line in there, so DeJuan Jones is the left tackle, Wills is the backup, and then Conklin now in at right tackle, although that rep, not particularly a glowing one for Jack Conklin. We'll have a first half of the first quarter for Davante, 5 for $125 and 2 touchdowns. That's a great game for some people. That's his first quarter. Left side out route. Got it. There's the rookie, Brock Bowers. University of Georgia product, and Bowers has 8. Minshew just back there zipping the ball around, and the Browns seemingly can do nothing about it right now. Yeah, it could be. Could be a year, I guess, if that's how they're going to feel about it. Left side throw, and got him again. Bowers. First down, Raiders. All the momentum now. Browns need to stop. Needs to start with the D, Mason. I'm right there with you. Come on, D, indeed. Need a pick, need a big sack, need something here. 1st and 10. They're getting no pressure at all. And a wide open Brock Bowers again. Found a hole in the zone, and Minshew is just picking us apart at this juncture. Sheesh. 4 catches, 40 yards. Again, we're still in the first quarter. Setting up screen, and this one will work finally. Quentin Jefferson in there. the free agent defensive tackle, and he'll take half credit for that sack as well as Dalvin Tomlinson. And it's about time. And again, I don't care if it's on a screen pass or not, we'll take the sack and a little bit of a hit to the momentum of the Raiders. Madden updated to remember it was the Browns. Motion from Michael Gallup, bottom of our screen. Back to pass again, Minshew. Over the middle. Got a man again, Davante Adams. Whoa, whatever. 2nd and 21, doesn't matter. As he throws another strike to Adams, who's already at 150 receiving yards. And we are still in the first quarter. Now play action. Blitz coming, and they don't fall for it. Devin Bush sacking him back to the 41-yard line as he is not fooled by the play action on that A-gap blitz. And that was a beautiful play for the Browns' new linebacker, Devin Bush. All kinds of athleticism. Remember, first-round pick, first-round talent. Just kind of underproduced in Pittsburgh and Seattle. We'll see what he can do here for us. Blitz coming again as they pick it up. Za'Darius Smith and Dalvin Tomlinson. And again, it's a screen sack, but we'll take it. 3rd and 29. Maybe they're trying to let us back into the game here on a 3rd and 29. Can we get a stop? Minshew back to pass. Miles finally gets around the right tackle, and it's open again! A 3rd and 29. Are you kidding me? Davante Adams. Unbelievable. What is happening? 14-3 after the end of the first quarter. 212 to 56 in passing yards. Oh my gosh. On a 3rd and 29, Adams got behind MJ Emerson. Oh, ugh. Brutal play action now. Minshew, pressure coming from Miles. He'll get around him. 15 and he'll slide. Almost gets drop kicked in the face by Jordan Hicks. Yeah, 5 quarters of gross from your defense, too. I mean, offense takes time to get in rhythm time, but the defense is gross. Here's Madison left side, and Thornhill can't make the tackle. JOK can't make the tackle. Tomlinson finally does. Dogs are barking a little bit here. It's a big 3rd and 1 towards the dog pound. Up the middle and an easy first down. Just no push right now, and then Jefferson throws him towards the goal line. Now 1st and goal at the 2. And the Browns in real trouble here if they can't get a stop. We'll hold them to 3. Minshew back to pass. He's rolling, and he'll be sacked again. Omo Okoronkwo got there that time. And Okoronkwo getting home, making this a 2nd and goal much longer. Good job. Again, the pressure makes everything go for the Browns. Get off the ball and rush the passer. They'll play action boot to the right side. Over the middle, short throw, and a big tackle by Devin Bush. Going once again. This time it's tight end Harrison Bryant. We remember Harrison Bryant, former Browns tight end, now the Raiders tight end. That's right, in the words of Vincent Barty. Minshew, right side, throw, caught, touchdown again! Alexander Madison out of the backfield. He beat Delpit. And what is happening? The Las Vegas Raiders have come into Cleveland and are riding roughshod all over our top defense. Sheesh. 14 plays, 84 yards, 723. That is a back-breaking drive. And now your offense has to get something going, and I can't control them and make them calm down and run the football. So Lord only knows what's going to happen here. But we got to calm it down and get a couple first downs at the very least. 263 to 62 in total yards, and Max Crosby's in the zone for you. In addition, Browns are going to go I and throw out of it. Zip it over the middle. Caught. Good play there. Elijah Moore to the 37-yard line. Nice throw and catch to him. Give the job to Bird. Would you go? That would mean they would go 3-4, huh? We ready to go 3-4 over the middle? Got a wide open player again on the play action. Elijah Moore was wide open. Good throw and a good catch for Elijah Moore. Now both safeties climb up into the box as Jerome Ford is checked into the game at running back. Back to pass. Blitz coming. Watson quick throw right side, and they'll get 6. Good hot throw there to the right side. That might have been Elijah Moore again. 3 catch, excuse me, Cedric Tillman, top of the screen. His first catch of the day again. No Amari Cooper, injured for a couple of weeks. Out of the backfield, throw it to Nyheim Hines. He knows what to do with it. He gets the first down to the 26. And this drive has been much more productive for the Browns on offense. Ace formation here, Ford in the backfield. Turn around, they'll play action, boot out of it. Now Watson will just take off. 25, 20, first down to the 15, up to the 10. Breaking a tackle, he tries to slide and sort of stumbles forward. 22 yards on the scramble for Deshaun Watson. First and goal, Browns to the 4-yard line. What a play there. Up the middle, Chubb breaking a tackle down to the 3. Still having a hard time getting going. Nick Chubb, again, just a couple of carries. Net of 0 yards at this juncture. Chubb still in the game. Second and goal. Watson. Chubb again. Up the middle. Pushed down at the 1 by Max Crosby. He still just doesn't look like he's fully all the way back yet. Now a third and goal from the 1-yard line. Whoops, somebody jumped early and it was Wyatt Teller. Oh, cannot do that, Wyatt. Now this third and goal backs up to the 6-yard line, and that makes it a much different play call choice again. There you can see Brian Allen. No Ethan Posick left first quarter with an injury in this one. Now back to pass, Watson. He's got to throw now. He'll roll to the right. He can run if he wants. Can he get the corner? He won't. He'll get knocked over, and he'll get knocked over in a huge way. Christian Wilkins, again, the former Dolphin, a very high-priced free agent defensive tackle in the middle. Good pursuit as Watson. And actually, if Chubb notices a little bit sooner and blocks, maybe you got something. But I think we're going to get another field goal, and we are. The Browns will stall out in the red zone again. Thanks, Wyatt Teller, one of your leaders. A mistake and a critical error, and that potentially was a 4-point penalty for Wyatt Teller. Well, 21-6, and at least you let your defense rest a little bit. But the end result, not what we wanted, and the momentum still pretty heavy, leaning to the Raiders' side. Defense really needs a turnover or a 3-and-out right here. That's what we need. Up the middle, that's the rookie kick returner, Devonshire. 7 for 7 for 107 yards passing because of all the sack yardage on the final drive, on the last drive. That's pretty wild. He got sacked so many times, he kept adding more than 100 yards passing on the drive. Short throw and catch. Rookie Brock Bowers, again, obviously a young weapon that they are excited to have in Vegas. Minshew again. Come back down to earth, or throw wide open over the middle on a slant to Jacoby Myers for a big game. He has 275 yards passing. We're halfway through the second quarter. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. It has been a gross game. Gardner Minshew is putting on a Peyton Manning interpretation here in this first half. Up the middle, Madison. Juking his way for another first down. Browns just seem disinterested in playing defense right now. Offense has been okay. They've been thwarted by a penalty. But otherwise, they've been all right. But the defense has just been brutal. Now pressure coming. Smith. Minshew gets around it. Miles chases, and Minshew smartly throws it out of bounds. 3rd and inches now. Browns really got to get off the field here at the 49. Dogs are barking. Andre James snapping it back to Minshew, who's in the shotgun. Motion coming from Devontae Adams. Back to pass. Browns rushing their 4, as patentedly they do. Wide open over the middle, Devontae Adams. Once again, Minshew's going to have 300 yards passing in one play here. I'm assuming Jesus is a Raiders fan. On a Sunday, can they get treated like this at home? Maybe. Minshew, quick throw right side. Madison breaks a tackle and then hit hard by JOK. No yards on that one. Come on, defense. Come on. We need a turnover now. Stretch it right side. Madison again. He's got the corner to the 25, to the 20, and a first down. Delpit saves a touchdown by pushing him out of bounds at the 18 as Alexander Madison, 67 yards rushing on 9 carries, again, as Vegas doing essentially whatever they want on offense, which seems very unfair. Right side, end zone, wide open again, touchdown, Trey Tucker. The number 4 receiver on the roster is into the end zone, and this is unbelievable. How is the defense this bad? Madden, what did this defense do to you? I swear I'm controlling the Raiders. 8 plays, 80 yards again. And this Browns defense has just been awful today. We can't do anything. We can't stop the run. We can't stop the pass. We've got a couple of gift sacks on screens, and then Madden gifted 20-plus yard third down conversions. 2 different times, in fact, on the previous drive. Back to pass. 28-6. Watson, right side. Got him! First down throw to the 46. What a catch by Moore. And a great job to keep both feet in bounds over there on that sideline. That was beauty. With 3 minutes to go, Browns need a touchdown here. They will get the second half kick. That may be their only saving grace at this point. Chubb up the middle. Juke move. Still just can't get going. 4 carries, 5 yards for Nick Chubb. It's just been bad. It's been bad on defense in particular. Our defense has been awful. I can't, Bo. I can't. We have standards on the channel. Right side throw, and this one's just going to go out of bounds. Try to go to the Chief. I know this doesn't look right. It doesn't feel real, but sometimes this happens. Sometimes this happens. Watson, left side throw. First down, took as a shot from Divine Diablo, but Naheem Hines out of the backfield on the angle route. And we reached the 2-minute warning. Very low standards. Trust me, we can't win them all. That's what makes the channel credible, is the fact that even when the Browns are down 28-6, man, we're still fans. And crazy things have happened. We've seen comebacks before. Left side throw and a drop for Jerry Jeudy. Jack Jones on the coverage. There's still time, but yeah, the defense is a bit of a concern here. Seeing what they look like. Max Crosby will sack him back to the 6th. For a loss of 6, rather, to the 49-yard line. And now a 3rd and 16 for Watson. Now he'll step up, throw, right side. Do we going to get some PI? Some gift PI, or maybe you're roughing the passer? We're going to get pass interference on the defense. We'll take every bit of it. Nate Hobbs all the way down to the 8-yard line. I know I hate that penalty, but in this particular case, it's helping the Browns, so I'm going to take it. Watson, back to pass. Right side throw to the Chief. And he's pushed out of bounds. Actually, might have lost a yard in the process. 2nd and 2, they actually lost a yard. Yeah, so it's to say, it looked like he maybe lost a yard here. Back to pass, Watson. 4-man rush. Over the middle, caught, and then decked immediately. There's Jamari Thrash. There's your boy Mason. His first catch gets him 6. Now 3rd and goal up to the 2-yard line. Three tight end set. Ricci is one of them. He'll come in motion left to right with Ford in the backfield. Back to pass. 3 tight ends over the middle. Caught Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown. They needed it and they got it. They had to have that one. Jerry Jeudy with a 3 tight end set. He's the only receiver, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown, Browns, and they had to have it. Welcome in, David. You would have pros and cons. You would have it. Like the longest yard. The pros versus the cons. Cons versus the guards. All right, come on, defense. Please let that have been enough. 40 seconds. Just don't let Minshew throw an 80-yard touchdown to Devontae Adams. Gosh, that was a huge score for the Browns. They needed to have it. You are exactly right, though. They had to have that one. Quick throw over the middle and a short pass. They will call their timeout, though. Back to pass. Left side throw. Got a man. Hit right at the line, and they'll say 1st and 10. I think that was Michael Meyer. Look at Antonio Pierce then. They'll call their 2nd timeout. Nope, that was Brock Bowers again. 6 catches in the first half for Brock. Back to pass. Pressure in his face, and they'll get home. Miles will shove him back to the 26 and says, that's enough of that for the half. We've had enough. And this one will trickle all the way down to the zeros. Well, it was a crazy first half, and it's really been about the Browns defense just getting absolutely manhandled, not only with Alexander Madison on the ground, but Gardner Minshew with 300 yards passing, Devontae Adams darn near 200 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. And this thing could not have gotten to halftime soon enough for the Browns as they come back out onto the field now. They'll get the football. They trail by 15. Hey, Dale, welcome in, man. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. All right, come on, offense. 344 to 180 in your total yardage. Just, again, absolute embarrassing first half for the Browns on defense. Offense is fine. Swing pass again, Chubb. He stiff arms one, and then he'll be hit by Hobbs and Max Crosby, and then somehow they'll say gets no yards. Is forward progress not a thing? Apparently not. Just too far behind the line, I guess. And they'll call that a catch, though. Back to pass, Watson. Quick dump off to Chubb, who dropped it. Divine Diablo hit him hard. And now 3rd and 10. Not a great way to start. Again, 7 rushes, 23 passes. I realize that game plan changes once you go down multiple scores. Watson, good time. Now he'll run. He's been the best runner of the day. Got the first down, refuses to slide. Takes a hit, but he got his team the first down, and maybe this rallies him. Maybe this rallies his offense a little bit. Had to get it at a big first down. He's been by far the most effective rusher for the Browns. Quick throw over the middle. Got Elijah Moore, and a nice play for about 8 yards. We'll take those 8 yards from number 8 all season long. Quick little RPO left side, back to the Judy, and he can't make the man miss. Good tackle by Jack Jones quickly. They were going to stretch it right side. He goes back to the left, and unfortunately it doesn't really fool anyone. Up the middle, Chubb. Got the first down, but barely, running into Max Crosby. Yes, Dale's reminding you, hit that thumbs up, please. Again, it helps to grow our audience as we are only 5 people away from 1,100 subscribers. So if you haven't had a chance to subscribe, we'd appreciate it. Again, this is Phil Nagy on Sports. Play action. Watson, deep shot, left side, got him in, and just overthrows him. Oh! Jerry Jeudy was wide open on the play action, and Watson just put too much heat on it. Oh. Hey, George, welcome in. Go Browns. Pressure coming from the backside, and he'll be sacked. Jacorian Bennett, the nickel, again, second-year player out of Maryland, sporting the number 0. A lot of guys changing their names, or changing their numbers this season. That's why it took me so long to really get things started. And he's got Tillman on the right side of the 31. What a catch for Tillman. That was a big one. He took a shot from Nate Hobbs. A big 6'3" frame. Watson puts it right up and on him, where only Tillman can make the catch, and he does a nice job of holding on. First down, Browns now. Needing. Here comes Ford to the right side, and he gets slippery for 3. Now that's not very nice. Don't kick a man while he's down. He's doing all kinds of work stuff for his new job. It's not his fault he can't be on. Watson, left side throw. Tried to go to Akins. Tyree Wilson, that's the pass rushing defensive end. Kind of drops off in a zone blitz look there, and lucky that he's only going to swat that one to the ground. Back to pass now. Watson, pressure up the middle. He'll throw right side, and it's almost picked again. Divine Diablo again, kind of that tweener, new hybrid linebacker safety body type that everybody likes now. And the Browns, unfortunately, will only have to settle for the mild double dip here. Hopkins into the game for a 44-ish yard field goal, and his kick is up and his kick is good. But they're down to 9, right? No, down to 12. I can math. Down to 12. Still a 2-score game. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see that deal. Well, then I suppose you can call him a slacker if you want, if you work with him. That would be a dream. I mean, nobody's going to rehab harder than Nick Chubb. We know that, right? Mason said there was a video, but then, Mason, did you ever say anything about the video? Did I miss it? I can't remember if you actually commented further on that or not. Here's Davante Adams again. 332 and 4 touchdowns today in the first half for Gardner Minshew, which is just absolutely insane to me. 9 catches, 209 yards of them for Davante Adams. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Zadarius Smith hits him and then knocked away by J.O.K. Smith had lined up in the middle, so I like to see the Browns are doing some different things with their defensive line. You saw Zadarius Smith in the middle that time. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pulling to the right side. Pressure coming again, and then Tomlinson will get home. That was a real and legitimate sack, and now let's see if on 3rd and 24 they can do what they need to do. Oh, he doesn't expect Chubb to. Who said he was going to miss the first 8 games? Pressure coming. It's M.J. Emerson on a long blitz. That was a very long developing blitz. And a huge sack sets up a 4th and 37, and that brings this place back to life. And man, Emerson came from a long ways away, and Minshew couldn't do anything about it. Back-to-back sacks, and we will take that. Browns defense trying to make amends for that gross first half. Here comes Hines from 35. Nobody in the picture. He'll be up near midfield where the Browns take over. Personal foul. That's pretty good, too. Here comes Chubb. He would be nice to get him going. Nice run. His best run of the day. In fact, for 7 yards, he'll double his total on 1 carry. And slowly but surely, that momentum is going away from the Vegas side of the screen. Stretch it with Chubb. He got the first down. Nope, he couldn't quite. He had to beat one guy that was a cornerback. And Nate Hobbs brings him to the ground. 3rd and 1. Oh, yeah, Eric Metcalf. I remember Metcalf and Josh Cribbs. Quick throw left side. Got a first down. Jerry Jeudy. He's been huge. Again, if you missed us at the beginning, not only did the Browns lose to the Steelers in week 1, but they lost Amari Cooper with a slightly torn labrum and will be out for 3 weeks. As injuries are turned back on, as every team will have to have their depth tested, because that's real. And Elijah Moore has picked up the pieces, both Moore and Jeudy having very nice games. Moore 6 for 98 now on this nice skinny little slant from left to right. First down, Browns inside the 25. Darnell's going to call it. We'll take it, buddy. I'm not going to say anything to jinx it while Madden's listening to me on the microphone as Chubb goes, or excuse me, Jerome Ford goes for 5. Max Crosby is everywhere. Triple tight ends into the game now. Ford is the tailback. And they'll give it to Ford. He'll juke move and then back to the middle, and just a little too indecisive there, Jerome. Just pick a hole and go. 3rd and 3 for the Browns. I don't like settling for 3 here. Let's keep pushing. They'll spread them out 4 wide. Back to pass. Watson, right side throw. Got it to Tillman. First down. Beautiful body awareness and control for Tillman to know where the first down marker is and get himself across it for a first down. Now, is it 1st and goal from the 10? It is. Nope, it looks like they can't actually get a first down like on the 1-inch line. But for all intents and purposes, it's a 1st and goal. Watson, 3-step drop. Now he'll quickly throw right side. Got his man again. That's the Chief. Haven't heard much from the Chief today. Just picks up 3. He's got 3 catches for 5 yards. That's not a very Chief-like performance. We need to pick that up, especially with the injury to Coop for a couple of weeks. Play action. Watson, now he'll take off, and there's just too much traffic. He'll be sacked. Adam Butler in there. Former Buffalo Bill. And again, Christian Wilkins in there as well. And now a 3rd and 9. Come on. Worst thing we can have here is a field goal. Be smart. Watson back to pass. Setting up screen right side to Chubb with 1 blocker to the 5. Stiff arm, and that's all the further he could go as Chubb still not quite strong enough apparently to run over defensive backs by himself. And 4th and 5. And again, this was the worst thing that needed to happen. And Browns will convert with Hopkins as they continue to keep chunking away at the lead. It is now 28-19. Still a two-score game, though, with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Let's see if the defense can continue to stiffen up a little bit. Nice return up the middle to the 33-yard line for Devonshire. Baltimore lost to the Texans, actually. C.J. Stroud and the Texans. That was kind of the runner-up for game of the week. But Stroud with Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, a healthy Tank Dell, Daniil Hunter to be opposite of Will Anderson as your pass rushers. Like, they are going to be a very good football team. Quick throw left side, but the momentum takes Jacoby Myers out of bounds. Just a gain of 4. Yeah, the Texans are going to be no joke this year. Back to pass. Minshew out of the backfield to Madison. Will be tackled immediately by Bush and Newsom, but the first down is achieved, and Minshew's at 3:45 passing in this game. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports. It is week number 2 of our official 2024 season sim, and pressure coming. Miles will get him. We needed that one. 2.5 for Miles. Into the backfield, setting up a 2nd and long. 8 sacks for the Browns defense as they're trying to make amends and throw a second-half shutout here. Play action boot again. They'll go quickly. That's Michael Meyer, the rookie tight end last year from Notre Dame. They're going to be rocking with Meyer and Bowers, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Browns continuing to chip away. Just 6 points in that quarter, but most importantly, 0 points for the Raiders in that quarter. Let's flip the field here. Afternoon starting to set here in Cleveland. Beautiful day in the land. But this is our 2024 sim season. I will put up a poll shortly later today with all of the options for week number 2. And then you might be able to vote on them and see which game you want. Deep shot. Somehow it's caught by Gallup. Ah! The classic underthrow everybody and hope your guy sees it first, and he did. Look at this. Just a wing and a prayer from Minshew. He's over 400 yards passing in this one because Delpa just didn't see it. Unbelievable. Jinx. Unbelievable again. Just wash up on short. That's fine. 2 tight ends to the right and a fullback. Play action to Zamir White. Left side throw. Caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Just an absolute maddening here. They're going to go for 2 because why not? Browns defense played a great third quarter, then one fluky 60-yard pass to Michael Gallup. And now they're back up by 17. Sorry, David. Well, I'm not sure if they're in striking range anymore, Wendell. They need quick stops and more importantly quick scores and more importantly stops, and they haven't really been able to stop a lot today. That third quarter may end up being the anomaly. So it looks like the goalpost is... Yeah, that's right. We're going to remember. Quick throw to Chubb. Right side. He's got a step finally, Chubb, with some speed to the 37-yard line. But this is also an important reminder of why you don't trade field goals for touchdowns. 5 touchdowns are all of the scores for the Raiders. Browns have scored 1 touchdown and had 4 field goals. So we've scored 5 times as well. The difference between touchdowns and field goals adds up quickly as now we're down 17. Here comes option, right side, Watson, and he'll be tackled immediately by Hobbs again. That's the rookie Devonshire coming from that side. 3rd and 6 for the Browns. To pass Watson, pressure up his face, and he's hit as he throws. Adam Butler. And the Browns are going to go for it here at the 41-yard line, 4th and 6. It's time. I mean, what are you going to do? What else are you going to do? I love the call. Watson over the middle, dropped by Tillman. That might be the game, friends. At 12-19, and to give them the football at the 41, So who are we losing to next week? I'll have to check. These were the games we were supposed to win. Pittsburgh, Vegas. I think it might be the Commies. Washington might be next. These are the games we needed to win. And like in real life, like you got to start like 5-1, 6-1, because then the schedule gets brutal at the end. But these are the games that they needed to win, and just they haven't been doing it. And it's the defense. But Pittsburgh had, 48 points or something in that sim against us. And now the Raiders are at 36? I think they're going to be in a position to give up 40 points a game. That just doesn't feel real, Madden. Just doesn't feel real. But we are in it now. And again, I will put up the rest of the games from week 2 and let the poll go for a day, as Miles will get another sack. And again, at this point, it's hard to even get excited about Miles sacking. But that does push them out of field goal range, I guess, so we'll take that. And first time seeing A.J. Cole today, one of the best punters in the league. Actually, I guess it's the second time we saw him, and he puts it out at the 19. Yeah, it looks like the Bengals won. They played the Panthers. We lost to the Steelers, and the Ravens lost to the Texans. Right side throw, late throw, and almost picked by the rookie Devonshire. From Oregon. Yeah, this is what Madden thinks of you. Yup. Kick to pass, Watson. Quick throw left side to Jerry Jeudy, but it's only for 5 yards. And at this point, 5 yards, guys, might not be good enough. Well, Wendell, that's not real. I only did that when we were in control. Oh, just drilled and dropping the football at the 23-yard line. And they're going to go for it again. 4th and 5 from their own 23. Have to. So until the dome gets built in real life, we got to stick with what's real, buddy. They play outside right now. 4th and 5. Quick throw left side. Got it. Chief, first down. Go, go, go. 27 completions for Watson, only 250 yards passing. He has yet to push the ball down the field really at all today. 4 catches, 14 yards for the Chief is one of the bigger question marks of the game. And he turfs that one as they tried to set up a screen. Adam Butler was all over it. It was a pretty nice dome, though, wasn't it, Wendell? Back to pass, Watson. Zip it over the middle, and it's picked. There's the patented Watson interception, which we knew was coming. And Jacorian Bennett, as the continued hatred for Deshaun Watson by the Madden developers and coders continues, but somehow Gardner Minshew can throw for 4 bills against the best defense, one of the best defenses in the league. Look at that, 421 yards and 5 touchdowns today against the Browns defense. Yep, and that's the way that the cookie crumbles. $36-19 here, 7:50 and counting. You're going to need like a pick six, a miracle pick six at this point. I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't. I'm controlling the Raiders. We dominated everybody in the preseason. And now we've played 2 games and we look like garbage on both sides of the football. Nick Chubb doesn't look right yet. Cooper's hurt for a couple weeks. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Could be a long sim season, though, at this point. Ooh, the doghouse would be kind of fun. Can nickname it the doghouse. Pitch it left side. Madison, nice pursuit there by the Browns. Tony Fields in there making the tackle. I do appreciate you guys being on. Samir White into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. So back-to-back weeks where the Browns defense gives up over 40 points to 2 inferior offenses. I just don't see it happening, and I don't understand why it's happening. All right, David, take care of yourself, buddy. We'll see you on next time. Hopefully your jokes will contribute to the general frivolity of the sim rather than the depression that we're all in. As the Browns, oof, big tackle, Amari Burney on Hines. That touchdown courtesy of the Deshaun Watson interception, which, again, feels like he's good for one every game. He'll keep throwing, though. Nick Chubb on the right side. The Browns defensive playbook, Bo. It's the Browns defensive playbook. I don't know if you want to change it, but best running back he's been. Best running of the day, Watson, 5 carries, 45 yards. He's by far been the best. Do appreciate everybody being on again. In good times and in bad, and yes, we can just keep redoing games until we won everything, but then the times we do actually win don't feel as fun. So, got to take our lumps. We'll go back to the drawing board, see what we can do to try to tweak some things up, I guess. But tough one here for the Browns, and again, the injury to Amari Cooper isn't going to help anything. Nice catch by Moore on the right side for a first down. Yeah, I mean, it's just the live playbook, too, so it should be reflective of what Schwartz has actually done, as Watson throws that one into the back of his offensive lineman while trying to set up a screen. Yeah, they're loaded all over the place, which I would expect the defense to be part of that, Wendell. They're going to be really good. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for July 19th when that new game drops, because we will have a Nagy on Sports Ohio State Dynasty Sim for sure, and it'll be awesome. Very much looking forward to that. Watson fires right side, caught by Jamari Thrash. There's your boy Mason. 2 catches for the rookie today, Jamari Thrash. Getting some look here with the injury to Cooper. 2:24 on the clock for the Browns. Chief just really quiet today. 6 catches for 15 yards. Not very good. 2-minute warning here in Cleveland. Beautiful day here in the land. Not that it mattered, because the football team decided not to show up. And again, the defense is really the part that's concerning me the most. 48 and 43 points in back-to-back weeks for this defense. Here's Chubb. Nice play on the angle route. Nobody decided to cover him. And finally, Watson is over 300 yards. 34 completions in the game. But the defense is the part that's very, very concerning to me. And, yeah, we're going to have to go back to the drawing board, get it figured out. Watson, left side, quick throw. Jerome Ford, I think, over there is the check down for 3. Yeah, what's up? Coming in, LA Vibes. Yeah, it's Browns defense is broken right now. We're not sure how to fix it. Chubb with some blocking into the end zone. A screen pass that worked. And a Bronx cheer from the few remaining fans in the stands. Browns will go for 2 here at the end. Oh, we're so ready, Dolp. So ready. And they'll hand it off to Chubb, and he'll just get obliterated in the backfield. 7 carries for 16 yards. Not very Nick Chubbian either. 43-25 with 56 seconds to remain in the game. Oh, yeah, way too little and way too late here. And again, with our defense, 25 points a game. Now, should we have scored maybe another touchdown instead of, he's kicked 4 field goals in this game? Would have been nice to get 3 touchdowns? Sure. But 25 points a game for the Browns is a 13-4 record, a 12-5 record. You know what I mean? Because just their defense is so good. Heck yeah, I'm going to do OSU Sims LA. You know it, buddy. We are going to do that. I'm going to pay for the deluxe version and get it 3 days early. And it'll take me that long to probably figure it out, how it works and everything. So it's been, more than a decade. We'll have to make sure that it sims the right way and all that stuff. And yes, Big Dog, 0-2 to start the season. Antonio Pierce is a fan. Stefanski's going to throw the clipboard as well. He should. His team right now, specifically his defense, has been brutal. 43-25. Tom Brady, I mean Gardner Minshew, 29 of 36. That's 80% completions. 434, 5 touchdowns. He was 2 points away from the perfect QB rating. 16 for 77 for Madison. Zamir White had 3 carries, but he got into the end zone. Adams, I don't think he caught a pass in the second half. He didn't need to. 9 for 209 and 2 touchdowns. 7 for 61 for the rookie Brock Bowers. 4 for Jacoby Myers. 3 for Madison. 2 for Meyer. A big 55-yarder to Gallup that was a joke. And Trey Tucker had the 1 catch for a touchdown. 14 tackles for Diablo, 9 for Epps, Spillane, and Hobbs. Sacks today, 1 for Crosby, 1 for Bennett, and Butler and Christian Wilkins each had halvesies. Ja'Cory Bennett also had the singular interception. Only turnover of the game. Browns defense couldn't muster a turnover either. Watson, meanwhile, 36 of 54 for 326. That's still 66%, but 36 completions, but only 326 means you're averaging 6 yards a throw, which is not where we need to be. 2 touchdowns passing, 1 interception. Chubb today, 7 for 16, blah. 5 for 45 on his scrambles for Watson, and Ford 4 for 17. Got to get the run game going as well. Chubb 8 for 65 out of the backfield. Elijah Moore, nice game for him, 7 for $114. Judy 6 for 53 and a touchdown. Chief just 6 for 15 yards, averaging 2.5 a catch. 3 for Tillman, 2 for the rookie Jamari Thrash, Hines, Akins, and Ford rounding it out. 14 tackles for Devin Bush, 9 for Delpit, 8 for Newsom, 7 for JOK, Thornhill, and Jordan Hicks. New linebackers as well. 3.5 sacks for Myles Garrett, not that it matters. 1.5 for Tomlinson, Obo, Bush, Emerson, halves for Jefferson, and Smith. And again, 0 turnovers for the Browns on defense. 43-25 is the final score here in this one. And again, Browns falling to 0-2, and that is a tough place to be. And yes, you can see I am controlling the Raiders here, who will play the Bengals in week number 3 for the Browns. Here, we will be playing the Washington Commanders and then the Denver Broncos. So it's like we got to win these games. We got to win these games. That's pretty much all there is to it. Browns drop it, and tough way to start the season at 0-2. Again, Ravens 0-1. We'll have to see what the Steelers and Bengals do in this one. As you can see, there's the rest of the schedule. Again, I will put a poll up to see which game you might like me to do in the next day or two as we continue our season of 2024. So appreciate everybody being on. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. George, you're very welcome. I appreciate it, my friend. And just didn't get it done. We'll have to figure out what's going on with this defense, guys. I'll see what I can do to try to tweak it up. But, yeah, at the end of the day, they're just not making plays. And Madden is creating the other quarterbacks to be insanely good. So, but appreciate you all you guys being on. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And today we will get out of here by saying, go Raiders. And as always, go Browns.